Good morning. This video is for Prose litigants and update on my appeal process. Again, my situation here is I'm dealing with a very corrupted judge, and he knows how I look like. He knows me by the name, and he wants me down, so he already made his decision to dismiss the case no matter whatever it takes. Because I asked him to recuse because he heard my other case, and he said, no, I'm not going to recuse. And there was another judge available, so I know he wanted to be dismissed. One thing the circuit court did not know is that the opposing counsel will hire court transcript record, whatever. And so I do have the record of that hearing too. That was a big mistake. Good for me, not so good for circuit court. So they decided to go next round. And when they transferred the case to Court of Appeals, they intentionally, that's my opinion, they intentionally withdrew their hearing notice, and they were hoping that I will not notice that, but I did, because if I wouldn't, then the Court of Appeals would simply dismiss the case. So I put my file my certiorari writ and also asked for time extension. So the Court of Appeals gave me 30 days from the time circuit court responds whether they have the hearing notice on the record or not. It took circuit court 20 days to figure out how they're going to do it, not because they were looking for document, but to figure out and lay out the route, how it's going to go with me if they pull that hearing notice of the record. And so just recently they sent this. After reviewing the record, this court certifies that notice of hearing dated June 10th was not filed with the York-Poquoson Circuit Court Clerk's Office as part of the record. There we go. They don't want this to be part of the record now, which makes this case invalid. Yeah, and it also, there's two things that happen. Apparently they put in the blame on opposing counsel, and that's what I have to follow too, because I'm claiming that opposing counsel failed to file the hearing notice. But it also does not leave the court fault as well, because I have a script where the judge says, I've looked at the documents. He also ruled against me without a hearing notice, and now he's certifying that letter stating that there is no such hearing notice in the record. So this is what I'm working on. I'm writing my appeal now. This is another legal error, which is 9 in my case that I all picked up, and we'll see where that's going to go. But currently I'm going to be asking the Court of Appeals to remand my case. Well, maybe the summary judgment, which is not going to happen, but maybe send this to another district.